Hello gorgeous people, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. I'm gonna keep this intro short because this video is gonna be extremely long, but today we are jumping into destroying a world that doesn't exist. Now, in case you have no idea what this is, please be sure to go and watch my last video on this series by Wifies. The first video that we watched was Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, which will be linked in the description down below. This is apparently the end of this story, and this video is 2 hours. This is like we're gonna watch a full movie. So make sure you got your water with you, make sure you got a snack with you, and sit back, relax. Let's go over this together. Let's see if we could figure out all the, tiny secrets and things like that, all the references to the King in Yellow. And I'm just really excited to jump into this today. You guys have been requesting this and blowing up my comments about this for the since it came out pretty much. And obviously, please be sure to go and support the original creator of this work, Wifies, whose link to their channel will be at the top of the description down below. Wifies is an incredible creator who makes incredible stories on YouTube, usually involving Minecraft, and just please go and check out their stuff. Even if you've watched this series with me, they have so many other things on their channel that are worth checking out. But alright guys, that's enough of me yapping. Let's jump right in. Alright, it's 9 p.m. I got my tea with me. It's Yorkshire Gold tea, for those that are gonna ask. My girlfriend has put me on to tea recently, and I gotta say, don't knock it till you try it. I used to hate tea, now I'm obsessed.
Run, Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write.
Or we're gonna get a little recap, please.
A few months ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he discovers a mine in his Minecraft world that he claims he never built. Inside the mine is a chest with a book, with various ramblings and a message at the end addressed to him. But if not Avery, then who wrote this book and how did it get into Avery's world? Well, just recently, Avery uploaded again a 15-hour video trying to find out why this book exists, why was he warned to run away, and what is behind these gates.
15 hours?
You see, also just a few months ago, a Google Drive folder was discovered containing footage of a player named Durlord3 exploring this exact same world. He digs into the wall of the mine and finds a cave full of structures that should be impossible to find in any normal Minecraft world. Except, he also claims that he didn't build any of this and just discovered this world on his computer. But when he finally reaches the end of the cave, Durlord3 sees something behind these gates. Something that he censored and that drove him into running for his life. And
I wonder if we're gonna get to see it in this video.
Message to Avery before completely disappearing off the face of the internet. Since then, we know Avery found Durlord's laptop in a storage locker and has been using it as his daily computer, only recently discovering this cave and the book addressed to him. But what happened to Durlord3 after he recorded this footage? How did he know who Avery was if Avery doesn't seem to know him? And why did he warn Avery to run away? Why does this strange world exist? And most importantly, what did Durlord see behind the gates?
Yes. Okay, beautiful recap. Very happy for that. I am curious to see if we're going to see more tie-ins to the King in Yellow, and if we're somehow maybe going to see the King in Yellow himself. Things about Carcosa, anything like that. Like I said in the last video, I did read the book The King in Yellow. A very good read, honestly. If you're anyone that's into horror, I recommend trying reading the book, because I've never been a horror reader before, unless it was manga. I read Uzumaki before, and I loved Uzumaki, but I definitely recommend reading it. The King in Yellow and Uzumaki. Read both of them. They're both really good.
Hey guys, so as you probably know, there was a video about my world, which I saw. I don't know who this Durlord3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. As far as I can tell, there's no way to reach him.
I cannot believe that we are getting Avery's voice acting. Is it going to be like this the whole time? Are we not going to hear Wifies?
As Avery explores the cave,
Never mind.
there's no evidence of what could have happened to Durlord 3, no messages he left behind.
Oh, but he followed his exact pathing? Bro, did they get green
But
for this?
finally, Avery reaches a crossroads at the end of the tunnel, and despite the book's warnings,
No way.
he turns left.
Oh.
Right.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Oh boy. Is going left, like, it's not actually gonna be something that we see, it's gonna lead him through this entire story here, this entire video? Like, I feel like it's not actually gonna be
And there
a
they
person
are.
or a thing.
The gates.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright, come on then. I want to see you go insane. Are we serious?
It's just a block of gold?
Mm-mm.
Is that it? It's just a gold block. It's not really that crazy.
Even Avery seems a little disappointed. It looks like we've hit a dead end.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. There's a bunch of gates now.
There is not a single cut in this footage, from when Avery goes behind the gates to when he finds himself in this place. The footage doesn't cut once, and somehow he's here. Apparently, he also got changed into survival mode and can't change back. Whatever this is, it shouldn't be possible in any normal Minecraft world, but it might bring us one step closer to finding out what happened to Durlord 3. If he also went through these gates and ended up here before he disappeared, then there might be some clues as to what happened to him. And Avery seems to agree, because instead of what any normal person would do here, he turns left into another gate.
Oh, the music is so fire. I could already tell it's gonna be copyrighted. Wow. That is crazy.
This is the last time I'll say this, but it should not be possible for any of this to happen in a normal Minecraft world. How and who built this is completely beyond me, but Avery keeps going, following the bridges through these giant mountains.
I'd like to know who built them. I'd like them to build some stuff for me in Minecraft. I used to think I was a good builder because I was pretty good at build battle, but this is different. I'm trying to think or... Oh. What's going on? All right, I'm sitting here, right, and I'm trying to think or like theorize things. What's good with his inventory? It's just very random. I mean, I guess he was in creative mode, right? But what's up with the slime block and the honey block? Like, it just seems... The moss, I could get. The leaves, sure. Maybe he got them, you know, when he was in creative mode going throughout the area earlier. But the slime block and the gold block, I guess you could get those from... There was a gate that was using those, right? I don't know. It's just when... The last video, you know, inventory was so important, the amount of blocks that you had for certain things like that. I just think it's an interesting assortment of blocks to have. Maybe I'm overthinking though. Why did he do that? Does he hear footsteps or something again? Yeah, I would start to run. That's interesting that there's a path of moth blocks there. There are some random blocks like someone else has been here. Okay, mountains are just disappearing.
But it's not over yet. As Avery keeps going from mountain to mountain, more and more disappear all around him. Every second counts, and if Avery isn't fast enough, he'll fall right into the void.
See, like, what's good with the netherrack randomly? It's definitely proof that someone else was here. Doesn't match anything else in the landscape. Clouds. A tree? Unrendered tree? Oh, whoa. That's got to tie back to the random trees in the caves, right? Like there's some meaning behind trees and all this.
As Avery heads over to this massive tree, I want to mention something you might have noticed. Some of the blocks on the mountains didn't look naturally generated.
Let's go.
None of this looks naturally generated, but some of these blocks don't look like they're part of the mountains. In fact, if we take a look back at Durlord 3's footage and inventory before he vanished, all of the blocks we can see on the mountains line up with blocks that he had in his inventory.
Whoa, that's fire.
That means that Durlord 3 was here, and we now have a concrete trail of breadcrumbs to follow and find him. And just as Avery reaches the roots of the tree, we can see even more clues. I mean, this bridge is obvious, but there are also small specks of moss that must have been placed by hand. Someone was definitely here.
There you go, so follow the out-of-place blocks, and you'll find Durlord. Damn, I'm kind of happy I caught that one. Caught that, word for word.
And after reaching the bottom, Avery heads into yet another gate. And he's back. Except now he's one row of doors closer to the end of the hall, one row closer to Durlord 3. Whatever this place is, disregarding who even made it, Durlord 3 is almost definitely somewhere here. Behind one of these gates is the answer to what happened to Durlord.
Or did he make it to the end
truth
gate?
Of what this place is. All Avery has to do is keep looking.
I'm guessing he's gonna have to go, because he went into the left gate, and then he came out the right gate on the next row. I'm guessing he's gonna have to keep going gate by gate by gate by gate to reach that end gate, which is where Durlord's gonna be. Or where, I don't know, maybe the King in Yellow will be? I have no idea. But it's gonna be important over there. That last gate for sure.
Trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. Shouldn't be too hard.
Hold on a minute. I don't like the looks of this. No, right? Another abandoned city. What was that? What was that noise? Are you just gonna ignore that?
The light went out. It's a small detail, but the light from the house that Avery just explored, it's gone. That doesn't just happen normally, and it can only mean one thing.
He's not alone.
Something is here.
Does he realize that though? Oh, what an incredible build, man. Also, I don't think we're seeing like any blocks at a place unless you're considering these lanterns. Did Durlord have lanterns in his inventory? Okay, Durlord did have a regular lantern, but he didn't have the blue lantern. Mm-mm. It's actually insane that he doesn't even have, like, a weapon. Oh, okay, I was gonna say that was really close. Good clutch block placement. Okay, crafting table. Maybe we were on the right path. Whoa. Okay, those look like coffins or tombs. Did you miss the slime block? Okay, there's the exit gate. Just go, bro, just go. Don't even look back. Okay. And
Avery
yep,
exits
we're in the next row.
rattled, rightfully so. But once again, he's another row of doors closer to the end. Another row closer to Durlord 3. It was brief, but you may have caught sight of a single crafting table when Avery was running up the stairs. It doesn't make sense to just be there, which again likely means that someone was here before Avery. Someone like Durlord. It might be creepy, but we're on the right track. We just have to keep watching.
I'm really liking the turn that this took. I didn't really know where Wifies would go next with it, but I'm liking this. Red sandstone desert.
Avery finds himself in a desert with no clear indication of where to go from here. In the distance, we can see various ruins, structures that are far too big to have been built by any passing player. Whatever they are, they've been here for a while. Somewhere out there has to be an exit gate that'll get us closer to Durlord. And without any direction, Avery heads off, blind, into the night.
I guess it is just best to go straight, right? At least for now. Follow all the big structures. Trying to look for out-of-place blocks. Does that count? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to screenshot Durlord's inventory so I can see what blocks are his. Okay. I got a screenshot of Durlord's inventory here. I'm going to keep it to the side. So if there's anything that like I think he could have used at some point, I could point it out. So for example, we know that he used the netherrack blocks. We know he probably used this lantern. He used one of his crafting tables, things like that. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to track like everything because he used also this block. I'm not gonna go back and count, but if we see any of these things, we can know.
It's strangely quiet in the desert. No sign of anything following Avery. He passes ruin after ruin after ruin. The scenery doesn't seem to change no matter where he goes. The dunes are endless in every direction. Until finally, Avery sees it. An obelisk.
That's something. That definitely is something, Avery. Is the gate
as Avery
inside?
gets closer, we can see that it has some strange symbols carved into the base. Avery pauses, as if trying to decipher the code, and the footage stalls.
Some kind of Minecraft language? Like, you know, enchantment table, how it has like its own like writing?
But quickly, Avery opens chat as if he realized something.
Bro is speaking enchanting table.
Yeah, maybe I gave him a little too much credit. Avery decides he can't solve these runes and turns away.
I thought that's actually what it was.
A crafting table in the distance, another sign that yet again someone was here. And over the hill, even further,
a light.
There it is again.
Oh, the gate.
Another gate. Avery goes through, and once more finds himself closer to the end of the hall.
But clearly that obelisk has some kind of meaning, right?
I'm trying to understand how this all works. Remember, we started in Avery's single-player world, which had no business having this massive tunnel in the first place, but okay, sure, let's accept that. From there, Avery entered the same gate we saw Durlord 3 look behind in the original footage, but instead of something censored, this time all there was a gold block. But when Avery left the gate, he ended up somewhere completely different, a massive hall of doors. Each door seems to connect to a different world, and scattered around these worlds are blocks that we know Durlord 3 had in his inventory, breadcrumbs that tell us we're on the right track to finding out what happened to him. But there's still 14 hours left of Avery's footage, so if we want to figure out what happens, we have to keep watching.
Damn, we've only been through 1 hour. Whoa. It's giving like a liminal vibe, you know? The blue sky. Completely clear blue sky. Oh. That looks interesting. Let me guess, they're... Oh no, they're not empty. They're furnished. But
Avery
empty
goes
chests.
from house to house, exploring this seemingly much more tranquil world. Every one of these worlds has an entrance gate and an exit gate, but this red dimension is the first one without an obvious exit, and as a result, Avery doesn't know what to do. He's kind of just here. The only thing he can do is go from house to house and try to find any clue about where the exit gate is.
He said, "Where's Canadian when you need him?" in the chat. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Who's Canadian? Blue lamp. Okay. I'm just gonna act like we're glossing over that. Oh. Block out of place. Oh, more blocks out of place. Oh no, never mind. Is that proof that someone else was there though? I would definitely feel like the lamp is, because the lamp is extremely out of place.
There's nothing here. Everywhere he looks, it's just dead end after dead end. He tries counting the beds in each house, going to every last one and taking note. Maybe this is the way out.
2213312.
But once again, there's no pattern. And Avery gives up.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm done with this. Where are you? I know you're here. I said, where are you? Answer me. Where are you?
Who is bro talking to? Surely not Durlord.
Look at me. I am here. You were so eager to find me earlier. Come at me.
Is he talking about the thing that put him in the trap before?
Come to me right now or I'll leave.
You're not leaving. You won't do it. You won't do it.
What am I doing? It's New Year friggin' Eve, and here I am playing this stupid Minecraft world. God, like, what am I doing with my life? I can't do this, dear Lord. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not smart like you are. I can't figure this out.
Yes, you
How
can,
am I supposed
Avery.
to find you? Please, give me a clue.
Stop with the woe is me. Come on, lock in. You can do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's 3 crafting tables now, by the way. Which is how many Durlord had on him. Okay, looks like he had some more than I thought. Bro left some breadcrumbs. All that. Oh, wait. Is that the first gate?
But something isn't right. Rewinding the footage and looking at this exact spot on the hill, there's no crafting table in sight.
Oh, no.
This table appeared later, as if to guide Avery to this exit gate. Someone or something must have placed it when Avery wasn't looking. If this was Durlord's doing, there's no reason he would hide himself like this, and this might be the case for every crafting table we've seen thus far. So if it isn't Durlord 3 leaving this trail, then who or what is Avery following?
Okay, that's interesting. Because I did say that Durlord only had 3 crafting tables on him, and clearly we've seen more than 3 now. I'm guessing Durlord definitely did place the blocks in the first world, right? Like the moss blocks that we saw in the Netherrack. I'm guessing that was Durlord. But now there's something else. There's another force at play, which is probably the same force that was messing with Durlord in the original Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. Damn it,
I'm
Avery
coming,
falling right for it.
Don't you worry.
No, see, I feel like you shouldn't be here. Should be back at the main hall.
The next world that Avery enters looks like a small town. It's also pretty calm, and like the last one, there's no obvious direction of where to go, nor are there any breadcrumbs that Durlord might have left behind. All Avery can do, once again, is walk around looking for any clues.
I like this world a lot, though. There's something like upbeat about this one compared to the other ones. The other ones are like dark and mysterious, got like a little eerie liminal vibe, but this one I like. I like this one. Is that supposed to be a pool table? Background music going crazy right now. Damn! Going crazy! Oh. I don't like that. Where are you?
of nowhere, the sky goes
hell
black
no.
and we can hear a noise.
Like someone just started the
It's not
eclipse.
about finding the next gate anymore. It's about getting out of here without being seen.
Should probably start by being quiet. Was it there? I didn't see anything. Maybe, am I blind? Oh, lights only turned off in that room? I think it might know where you are, bro. It's closed.
It's closed.
Jinx. So you have no choice but to find another gate. The gate could be outside the city, no? Oh, God. Oh. Interesting. So he walked out of the city into an abyss, kind of like when he walks through the gates.
What was that? You don't understand. I've never felt like that in my life. Why was I so scared? Why am I so scared? I can't do this. I'm sorry, dear Lord. I just can't do this.
Oh my God, give me a
Every time I
break.
try and do anything, it just doesn't work. I can't solve any puzzles. I can't figure anything out. And now, I'm scared of a game. I'm just not enough.
Yap. Durlord went through this with no guide, no
But
previous
if not me,
experience.
then who else?
Exactly. Lock in,
I
bro.
have to
Get
keep
it together. Scared or not, you could do it. You could do it. Enough of that woe is me stuff, man.
It's clear that whatever is causing Avery to feel this way, whatever is filling him with this much fear, must want something from him. If it left him a false trail of crafting tables and essentially coerced him into going deeper into this world, it must be leading him somewhere. But I don't know what the goal is. Why is Avery important? And what even is leading him in the first place? Not once have we actually seen a monster or an entity. We've heard noises and seen blocks get destroyed destroyed and placed, but never seen something physical actually come after Avery. But nonetheless, his reactions are very real. He's clearly been terrified on multiple occasions, so whatever the thing in this world is, its plan is working, and Avery is only getting more and more hopeless.
Okay, oh, that's interesting that there's a boat there. So here's my thing, right? He's trying to like avoid whatever this thing is, right? Like he was just hiding when he was in that town before. But to me, whatever's chasing him is godly. You know what I mean? Like it has like some higher tier of power to just like snap mountains out of existence and to place blocks when he doesn't see them. So I don't even think there's like a point in trying to hide from it in any way. Like this thing is way more powerful than you. I think it's interesting to me because is it toying with him in a way? Like it's leading him to this place. I expect something that has the power to just eviscerate a mountain in seconds to just be able to teleport Avery to wherever it wants to bring him. Unless it's like toying with him or has to put him down the specific path that it needs to go down. Anyways, my point is maybe there's really no point in trying to hide from whatever this thing is because it seems to just be, you know, so powerful that there is no point in hiding. Like, for example, when he hid in the town, he was in that room and all the lights went out in that room. It knows he was there. It's just not showing itself. A boat. I wonder if Durlord went down this same pathway then. Maybe whatever this entity is, it also led Durlord down the same path. This is giving me the vibe that he's in like the back rooms of the gate dimension. Like just endless hallways and corridors and rooms. That's scary looking. Go to the left one. Yeah! At the crossroads, make a left.
Finally, Avery exits the canals and enters a strange walled-in world with some structure in the center. And for the first time in a while, the exit to this world is obvious. The gate that'll take Avery back to the Great Hall and hopefully closer to his goal of finding Durlord 3 is just on the other side of this courtyard.
I gotta investigate the house though.
But after a few moments of hesitation, Avery turns around and decides to just take a peek into the church.
Question mark. Oh, can you read that? Well, go on then.
You are safe here. Rest here. You are safe. Take shelter from that which haunts you. Nothing can reach you here. You are safe. It must be such a fearful thing to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. Worry not. You are safe here. Nothing can harm you.
Here where twin suns sink and strange moons circle in the sky, here you are safe. Here in this place you are safe. Hold on. I had to fact check myself real quick just to be sure I didn't say anything stupid. Here where twin suns sink and strange moons circle in the sky, Carcosa is described to have twin suns and many moons. I wasn't sure if that was 100% or not, but I just looked it up and it is. Let's go. Reading helped me out, even though I had to fact check myself anyway, but very interesting. So technically he's in Carcosa, which I don't actually think is supposed to be a good thing. Here in this place you are safe. You are nothing. Censored. Oh, come on. You are safe here. Was that... So this was a trap.
Avery exits the book and slowly heads outside the church, but he's no longer interested in the gate. He collects a few flowers from a patch by the outside wall and begins roaming around the courtyard, slowly planting flowers at various gravestones, as if in a trance. I didn't censor that footage earlier. I don't know what it said inside that book, but whatever Avery read caused him to slip into some sort of dazed state. He continues to walk around, planting flowers, moving water in and out of this well. And clearing up the ferns outside the church. Then walks, without thought, into this lake and begins to drown.
Was what he read in the book an excerpt from the play of The King in Yellow, and it's driven him mad?
And he repeats this cycle. For 12 hours. For 12 hours straight, Avery walks back and forth along this courtyard, mindlessly planting and replanting flowers, emptying and filling this well, clearing up more and more and more ferns around the church, completely devoid of any emotion, any sign of thought, anything at all. For periods of time, sometimes an hour, he'll just pause, staring at the text. You are safe here.
I think he's definitely gone mad. If I'm remembering correctly, in one of the stories in The King in Yellow, the main character falls to the King in Yellow. When he falls into the madness, he ends up in Carcosa. Like, the world kind of collapses around him and he ends up in Carcosa, and that's considered, like, you know, a bad ending. At least to me, that's how I interpreted it. So if he's in Carcosa now, it's like he's fallen into the madness. And I'm guessing whatever he read there has driven him mad in some way or another, and that's why he's in this trance-like state. Wow, that's so interesting. So that's why the gameplay is 15 hours long, because 12 of it is him doing this. So what's gonna snap him out of it? Do you think Durlord's gonna come and rescue him, maybe? Be like, hey bro, wake up. You are real, you are special, remember who you are. Gotta be left by Durlord, right? That's gonna be the snap.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. I'm coming, Durlord. Don't you worry. If not me, then who else? I have to keep going.
Lock in. Wake up. There we go. Wow, this is peak, dude. Oh my god. The desaturation of the color to bringing it back. Bro woke up to reality. If you know, you know. Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro. I can't blame you for that.
I won't forget.
There we go. Back to the mission, baby. Oh my god, there's still so many doors left.
But the battle isn't over yet. He's one bridge closer to Durlord 3. But to get to him, he still has a ways to go.
All of these worlds are such amazing builds, you know? Even this, like, this is not naturally generated, like, behind the scenes, they, like, built out this cave and everything, you know? Whether they use, like, some kind of world edit, I'm sure, but it doesn't even matter. It's truly like an art form, some Minecraft builds. And we're seeing some amazing, amazing builds here. Whoa. Can't get over the music either, man. It's so good. Button. Oh, gold. Why? Is there an order you have to hit them in?
As Avery kills this drown to get food, we see something interesting in the water, a pattern, and Avery notices it as well. It's likely that this pattern is actually some sort of door that opens up another room, and the button that Avery pressed earlier might have something to do with opening it. He goes around the pond, and on each one of these pillars is another button revealing some valuable block, and Avery lists all of them out.
Is the order going to be most rare to least rare? Or vice versa?
But what to actually do with them isn't obvious. After a bit of thinking, Avery tries simply breaking into the pillars. If this is meant to be a riddle or combination lock, then you can force it open by looking at the wiring. But inside of every single pillar is nothing. It's just a small circuit that reveals the valuable block by opening the trap door. No connection to any sort of larger redstone circuit, except this pillar with the diamond block. Inside it, it has a small tower made of quartz, but it doesn't seem to lead anywhere special. The puzzle must have something to do with the blocks themselves, and not with the actual buttons. And Avery is once again stuck in figuring it out.
Screw this. Screw this puzzle.
Couldn't you just break it? Durlord style? Yeah, that's what he's gonna do, isn't he? Yep. Although, what if the water is needed to land?
The block that this door is made of is netherite, the hardest breakable block in all of Minecraft. Without any tools, it takes 4 minutes and 10 seconds to destroy.
Jesus.
Very few people would willingly choose to break the netherite here because chances are solving this puzzle would open the door instantly. But Avery is done trying to solve these puzzles how the world wants him to. He's going to find Durlord 3 his own way.
Alright, I respect it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Avery. None of that baby stuff, none of that woe is me. You got this. You find your own way. And watch there be another one. Oh, nice. Let's go. And that's the gate, right? Yep. Awesome. I do wonder what the solution to the puzzle was, though. If there even was one. I mean, Durlord did do that last time, right? I'm pretty sure he... Oh my god. Whoa, we skipped a lot of worlds there, didn't we? Okay, Durlord. Oh my god. Sick.
Avery enters into another world. A library that seems to extend infinitely in every direction. Scattered around it are strange books,
Wait, what?
but nothing that looks like it was left by Durlord 3.
Hold on. Mr. Strauss says I should write down what I think and everything that happens to me from now on. I don't know why, but he says it's important so they will see if they will use me. I hope they use me. Miss Kinnian says maybe they can make me smart. I want to be smart.
Scattered around it are strange books.
Battle school would be Horace's choice. Will glanced at his ward mate now, hungrily tucking into the roast turkey, ham and potatoes that he had heaped onto his plate. Horace Altman was big for his age and a natural athlete skilled with a wooden axe.
But nothing that looks like it was left by Durlord 3.
There are so many things which are impossible to explain. Why should certain chords in music make me think of the brown and golden tints of autumn foliage? When I first saw the watchman, his back was toward me.
Without any direction, Avery keeps going through the library.
Is this just a library with excerpts from a bunch of different books, maybe? And that's what those books are? If you've ever taken a road trip through the Pacific Northwest, you've probably seen a bumper sticker for a place called Gravity Falls. Alright, yeah.
But finally, he catches sight of something in the distance.
Only one step left. As there always is. Brother wishes to wait.
No. Brother wishes to wait. Something is in the air. I do not hear it. I hear impatience, the weight of the flock. They want it, the one they call the one. They call for it, beg for it, knock for it. Yet the key soon turns. Our future awaits.
Wait.
He found Durlord.
You're not a very hard guy to catch, you know, Avery.
It's you.
Me?
I found you.
Bet you did.
I found you. I was starting to think I'd never find you.
What can I say?
Are you okay? What happened? Why did you leave all that in my world?
Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't in the best state of mind when I left that message.
What do you mean?
Did you read the book?
What book?
The book in the lectern right above us.
Well, you kind of cut me off.
My bad. You should read it.
Okay, one sec.
Am I overthinking about the crafting tables being here and us knowing that that creature or whatever the entity is uses crafting tables? And then he just randomly typed a bunch of letters stuff? Don't worry about it. Just read the book. Nah, that's not random. Nothing in this seems to be random.
Only one step left. As there always is. Brother wishes to wait. Something's in the air. I do not
hear it. I hear impatience. The weight of the flock. They want it. The one. They call for it. Beg for it. Knock for it. Yet, the key soon turns. Our future awaits. Father has spoken. The final eve is ready. I wish I knew the ritual, but he tells me nothing. It will save us from this old world, show us something new. To speak honestly now, I can hear it in the air when I close his eyes and listen. I woke before dawn to see Brother Aeneas, eyes dark, frozen, whispering, chanting, until he wasn't there. I do not feel well. Father can know. Dawn has come. Father said nothing. He guided me to it. The altar. I wait there now. Am I to speak to it? They've stepped back. I await the one we are all here for. The king. The king, the king, the king. That writhing thing like night and dawn below. I must write. Drown it out and drown it. I can't hear the tapping. Mend me as one. It was not a door. It was an entrance. I must write quieter. Something fell on me. The impossible maker. It knew all of me. The screams lasted just 3 seconds. They echoed longer into his silence. The wrong God came. We let it. Please, find the doors. Close them all. They will not all look like doors. You will know them when you are close.
I can't even... What?
What does it mean? It's weird, but what does it mean?
Do you know about the King in Yellow?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you know about Haster?
No. Is that the King in Yellow?
Okay, there's unfortunately no way I can put this that doesn't sound a little insane, so bear with me. The thing that the book talks about, the king, I guess, is something unknowable. It's something that shouldn't be able to exist because it is everything that exists. That's what the book is talking about. That's what was behind the gates. But it's not like anything I can describe. It doesn't have a shape, or at least you don't see a shape. When I looked at it, at least, it floods your mind with knowledge. Knowledge it was never meant to hold. Everything that once was, everything that now is, and everything that will be, stuffed into your head. And through that, it shows you that everything that you think you know, your whole reality, is a world that doesn't exist. That everything you think is true is a tiny, tiny, minuscule part of an unknowable whole. You live in an illusion, and it crams all of that truth into a mind far too small to handle it instantly. And it hurts like a truck.
That was behind the gates?
Yeah.
So, you knew to warn me because...
Because I knew you the second I saw it. I knew you would find this place and post a video.
Wait.
You knew to warn me because...
Because I knew
Avery goes to write, it told you, I think?
you the second I saw it. I knew you would find this place and post a video.
Are you okay?
Something about this place makes it better. God knows how. That's the interesting part. I know nothing about this place, so much about the real world. Well, the real world, but nothing about here.
So, you're okay?
Well, I feel like my head's gonna explode if I look away from the screen, but as long as I don't do that, then yeah, I'm okay.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you. After I wrote the book, I passed out for a second, but I knew that I would die, or at least not be able to think if I stayed where I was. It's like I could see in my mind all of the possible routes I could take, and the only gap in my brain was what would happen if I went back through the gates. So I uploaded the video and went back. I have no idea how long it's been. I have no sense of time anymore.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I'd ask you to leave.
I'm not
but
leaving.
I know.
There's no way I'm leaving you here.
You know that there's no reason for you to get involved with this.
That thing was in my world. I'm spending my freaking New Year's Eve playing this game. You know what time it is? It's almost midnight. I've been playing this world for 13 hours, looking for you. And you're gonna tell me to leave you here? After all that?
I know, and I appreciate it. But you're getting into something that isn't worth getting into.
Well, why are you getting into it?
I'm already in it, Avery. I saw it. I can't look away from my screen. I might as well figure out something while I'm here.
Okay, so let's figure it out together.
You're putting yourself at risk. And for someone you don't even know.
Yeah, I am. And it doesn't matter. You're a person. You looked out for me enough to warn me. And now I'm here. And I'm staying.
So what do you suppose we do?
You're the guy who knows everything now.
Okay, I guess that's true. Did you see what the book said?
Well, it said a lot of things.
Right. Some group of people was trying to summon this thing. Some idiots, mind you. They saw it too, at least the one writing did, and he left us a clue. To close the doors.
Like the doors in the giant hallway?
Right, maybe. But I wager that the giant door at the end of the hall might be the more interesting one.
Right. So we have to get to it.
I think
Okay. Avery?
And just like that, that's the end of Avery's footage. That's all.
Pause. 104.10. Durlord's holding a wooden axe. Horace Altman was big for his age and a natural athlete skilled with a wooden axe. Is it a coincidence that that matches up with the fact that Durlord is holding a wooden axe, or am I overthinking that? I just want to mention that.
And just like that, that's the end of Avery's footage. That's all we get. It just goes black, right as we learn what happened to Durlord 3, right as we see him again. He's gone. But there's a lead. Because that random clutter of letters that Durlord 3 sent earlier in the chat, that's a Google Drive link. And finally, we get to see what Durlord saw. What happened to him all this time.
Interesting. See, it's interesting that Durlord does that, right? Because if Durlord has this infinite knowledge, then he knows that eventually someone's going to watch Avery's footage, see that link, and be able to put it into the Google Drive link so that people can actually view his POV. Hope that made sense.
The footage opens with Durlord 3 writing in a book. He confirms everything that we heard him tell Avery, that the creature he saw behind the gates...
No, don't do that. Stop doing that.
With Durlord.
Darkness, no think. I can write again almost. I can think, but it feels like slurry towards in my head. I don't know how it's getting better, but it is something about this world. Sorry, I just blanked out for a moment there. I feel absent-minded, but gosh, I just looked at my typing. I need to put this book down. For moments, I can feel the heaviness lifting. I can barely describe it, it just feels lighter. The physical pain is stopping as well, slowly. Looking away from my screen hurts my head. Can't look away from the screen. This is unnatural. So much nausea when I look away. This is no way to live. I remember it. I remember I saw it. I'm insignificant. I cannot stop it because there isn't an it to stop. It is beyond physicality. It knows I am nothing. Everything I will do, I am nothing. Yeah, so that's the thing with the King in Yellow, right? Is that it can take, I feel like, different shapes and forms, but at the end of the day, it's not something that you could like beat in like a fight or a boss battle. It's like this, it's I can't think of the word or the term, but it's just this being that is like incomprehensible, and we are literally like a speck of dust in comparison, kind of like how ants are to humans, or maybe even something smaller than ants. Like you walking around and you just step on an ant and, you know, you don't even realize it because it's just so much smaller than you and insignificant to you. That's kind of like the King in Yellow to us. At least that's how I interpret it. Again, if you guys know anything or if you think I'm interpreting it wrong, let me know in the comments. I'd love to have your opinion.
He confirms everything that we heard him tell Avery, that the creature he saw behind the gates, the king, if you will, forced an unknowable truth into his mind. We can catch a glimpse of the other pages in his journal, but he doesn't ever go back to them. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He confirms what we know, that this place, this realm of the king, somehow makes the pain bearable. That when he looks away from the screen, he feels like he's losing his mind, but staring at the computer in this world is somehow keeping him sane. He tries talking in chat and pausing the game, but the pain is too much. He mentions the only thing he has for food are some smoothies in the fridge by his computer, but he can't turn away from the screen without the pain coming back. He just has to reach in and hope there's still more. But left without anything else to do, curiosity gets the best of him, and he decides to head through the first gate.
I mean, yeah, what else do you do? So interesting. So he would literally go mad if he stops playing Minecraft. Like, he would just go insane.
We're back. We've seen this place before, but Durlord goes a different direction from where we saw Avery go, also seemingly unaware of the danger hidden in these mountains.
Same thing's gonna happen to him now.
It's gone. But this time, it's different. Durlord doesn't panic, and instead, he begins to experiment. Carefully, he walks across the next bridge, looking around at every nearby mountain, waiting for one to vanish. And it never does. Until he steps on the next one. One of the mountains that used to be connected, it's gone, but it's not the one that Durlord came from. Curiously, he looks around. The mountains are quiet, so he begins mining. He gathers plenty of moss before continuing on to the next bridge, experimenting further. Maybe you figured it out too. The mountains were never disappearing randomly, nor were they ever hunting you down. There's rules. Durlord can place blocks, break blocks, walk on bridges, walk on his own blocks, but the moment he steps onto a new mountain, another one gets deleted. It's not necessarily the one he came from, it's a random neighbor. And Durlord seems to get that too. There's just one more thing he has to test. When a mountain has multiple neighbors, one gets deleted. But when a mountain only has one,
Then the previous one gets deleted.
it gets deleted.
Oh, it gets deleted.
So Durlord is completely safe as long as he places his own blocks. But that all raises another question. What happens if a mountain has no neighbors? Using these rules, Durlord creates mountains all around him, bridging gaps to new ones and even bringing back old ones.
Interesting.
Breaking connections, making connections, until finally, he sees it. The tree.
Wow, so he had it way harder than Avery did.
Durlord?
What?
Avery. How did you get here? Why are you here? Didn't you read the book?
I wanted to find you. I had to make sure you were alright.
You need to disconnect, Avery. You didn't see it, did you?
Is this a
See what?
fake?
You need to delete this world.
What about you?
I'll be okay. You just need to go.
Don't you want to look around at least? What even is this place?
You need to leave.
We can't look around?
You
Wait. I thought maybe the usernames would be different, but the username is exactly the same. This doesn't make any sense. Because if we're watching Durlord's POV, we know that they didn't meet up at this point. It happens later.
You want to explore?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But this can't be Avery. We saw Avery's footage. We know that Avery and Durlord meet in the library, not here in the mountains, which means that this Avery must be a fake.
Yes.
And Durlord seems to realize that too. Maybe by the way that it's speaking, but regardless, this is not Avery. Avery, do you know how this world works?
Not really.
That adds to my argument even more that the Durlord that we just saw, like the one that we saw Avery actually meet with near the book and everything, that could be a fake Durlord. Because if this is a fake Mayo, fake Avery, and it seems almost identical, then the same thing could be done to Durlord. So maybe Avery never even ran into the real Durlord. This is the real Durlord's POV. And the entity is, you know, faking as Durlord to get Avery's trust. Oh. Because maybe, you know how the Durlord before said like, oh, I think the last gate is the most interesting one. The last gate is probably where the actual King in Yellow would be. So he's trying to lead Avery there. I predict that by the end of us watching like this part of the video, like where we're watching Durlord's POV, he's going to end up somewhere different than where Avery actually meets what I think is the fake Durlord. I hope that makes sense. But we'll see.
Okay, there are 3 rules. If a mountain has more than one neighbor, and you step on it, a random neighbor gets deleted. If a mountain has one neighbor, and you step on it, that mountain gets deleted.
Right.
And if a mountain has no neighbors and you step on it, it generates new neighbors.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
I mean, it seems consistent. Makes sense to me. Reminds me of that one thing. Like, Kanye's something.
Conway's Game of Life?
Yeah, that.
Close. But you're wrong. There's actually a fourth rule as well.
There is?
You can actually control which of the neighbors gets deleted. It's not random.
Wouldn't that go against the logic?
Maybe. But this world is illogical, and it's too limiting to think like that.
So, how do you control it?
Simple. You ask. Just say a number in chat. It starts with the mountain you came from and goes clockwise. Here. Wanna try it?
Sure.
Here, try it. Say 2, and that one over there will delete.
2.
He lied about that rule.
Idiot. Be a more convincing Avery next time.
Nice, Star-Lord, nice. Wow.
Durlord explains how if the fake Avery appeared as soon as he saw the tree and immediately tried to distract him, chances are that tree is exactly where he doesn't want Durlord to go. So, of course, that's exactly where he's going. How the king even conjured up a fake Avery is something I couldn't tell you. And if you don't know what just happened, the trap was something that Durlord had set earlier, just in case. Using his green blocks, he pretended that this mountain had 2 bridges, when in reality, it only had 1. But Durlord 3 isn't done here just yet. Just in case anyone tries to follow him, he leaves a false trail leading to the lower gate. Because as he says, a gut instinct is telling him to search one more thing. So he goes up.
And that's the gate that Avery ended up going to. He fell for that trap. Oh, this is so interesting, the way that this is being taken. Wow, that is a gigantic tree. Yeah, he's right. There's got to be something else. Is that another gate? Oh, wow. He skips
After taking the top gate, Durlord ends up considerably far, on a bridge we never saw Avery stand on. And the next gate takes him to yet another familiar location.
So you could skip bridges by taking the right gate. Carcosa.
Something about this world is wrong. I can't place it, but something feels awful.
It's because you got that additional knowledge.
And just like Avery, he too can't resist the temptation of checking the church.
I feel like he's not going to read the book, though, but he is going to place the signs. Oh, no. Maybe I was wrong. Wait, you skipped. Was that just to cut time? Skipped from page 3 to 8. Maybe it's just to skip time because we already know that they're all blacked out. God, I would love to know what it says, but that would defeat the purpose.
Except Durlord's reaction is different. The words are censored here too, but they don't have the same effect on him as they did on Avery.
Because he already has
If anything,
it.
He's just disgusted. I don't want to stay in here for too long. I can only imagine what'll happen.
Because he already has the madness, right? From when he saw the King in Yellow.
He changes his mind. And after thinking for a few moments, he decides what he wants to write.
Wow.
And heads into the next gate.
Go, Durlord, man. Avery would have been done. Avery, who even knows what would have happened to bro? He probably would have just played Minecraft until he went brain dead. Without those signs.
Like Avery, he too makes it to the floating island, noting that for some strange reason he's losing hunger. He flips each of the trap doors, noting the block underneath.
He's gonna figure out the puzzle though,
And then
right?
he doesn't say anything. Thinking. Until he makes a pickaxe and tries digging around the door. But it's to no avail. There's netherite on all sides. He gives up on digging and tries breaking into each one of the pillars, but it's the same thing we've already seen. Redstone and no solution or hints. Except for one. The diamond block pillar.
I feel like that's the first time we've seen a mob. That block stack is what Avery saw. Zombie burning. Oh. Stopped burning.
The zombie isn't burning. When exposed to direct sunlight in Minecraft, zombies burn 100% of the time. But somehow, this zombie stopped. Despite being directly under the sun and burning before, it's totally fine. Minecraft follows rules. This doesn't just happen, and Durlord immediately realizes what it means. Something is blocking the sunlight. Usually, if any block was there, you'd see it right away, but there's one block in Minecraft that doesn't render in if you're standing far enough away, and yet has the ability to shade zombies from direct sunlight. Shulker boxes. Now, it's impossible to know how high in the sky these shulkers actually are, but if they're up there, then it means they aren't just casting a shadow onto the zombie. They're also casting it onto the water. So all Durlord has to do to see them is turn down his brightness. And there it is. Shadows in the shape of arrows and a ring, all pointing to one spot in the ground, completely invisible without the lower brightness.
That's actually ridiculous. Who I don't like. Listen, I know Durlord is a genius, alright? I watched the first video. And I commend him for his knowledge. But I feel like I could be like, alright, that's fair that he knows that. Except for the Google Drive link thing. Wifies, that was crazy. But Durlord, knowing that shulker boxes, when they're too high in the air, don't render in, but still block sunlight, it's just like, who knows that off the top of their head, bro? And expects to lower the brightness and see that, like, whatever, man. I respect it. Maybe if I was like extremely into Minecraft, I would also know that. Haven't seen this code in a while. Part of me feels bad for saps. Same book. Oh, okay. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Durlord isn't a fake. Maybe he's actually real, because now the footage is connecting. I feel like there's got to be a reason, though, why we were shown that footage. Like, I guess it's to show us how Durlord got here, but did we really need it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I needed to see that. He already told us, like, what happened to him. And we could assume that he ventured here the same way that Avery did. Or similarly. I guess the important thing to take away from that was that in Carcosa, like, the book didn't drive him mad like it did to Avery, because he already has some kind of madness, but I don't know. Is there something I missed there that I should have picked up on?
The same conversation with Avery unfolds. Nothing we haven't seen before. But any second now, something should happen.
Uh-huh. Why did he kill him?
You are awake. You shouldn't be. You are awake, but you are alone. There is only darkness for you. There is no hope. There is no future. And this is only the beginning. Today, 724 days after the Genesis, I will fuse with the vessel and finally escape this digital realm. And then your world will belong to its king. The vessel must remain intact. Its mind must remain clean. You may have moved it, but it will return. As for you, you are nothing. The human has no place in the business of gods. How fearful it must have been to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. I will remove you. Now, sleep.
No.
You have no choice. Sleep.
No.
Your mind is strong, but I am beyond strength. I am. Now, fall.
Okay, I'm guessing that was the King in Yellow. And I think he's saying that he needs a vessel, which is Avery, and he's going to combine with Avery and then take over the real world, is my understanding of that conversation. And he was saying, like, yeah, you may have moved Avery because you killed him and now he's going to have to go respawn, but he'll be back.
I'm just gonna let the video play.
That was awesome, though. A gate, a way out. Come
There's
on,
a
man.
gate, but no way to open it.
Oh, it's
Durlord
closed.
is stuck here. Somewhere else in this realm, that thing is waiting for Avery, who's, I don't know where, somewhere else, I hope. When they meet, whenever that thing's form is finished constructing, it and Avery will merge into one. I mean, you heard what it said. You don't need me to explain it to you. Durlord has to get out of here. By any means. Using boats, you can phase through plenty of walls in Minecraft. But Durlord can't seem to get it to work. That's off the table. He's scared to break anything. Whatever system connects these doors together, he doesn't want to ruin it. But eventually, he runs out of options and breaks through. Nothing works. Nothing works at all. He's stuck here. There's no way out. No way to save Avery and no way to stop any of this.
He's gonna figure it out. Come on, this is Durlord. This is the guy that knew about the shulker boxes. What am I doing?
This is clearly not working. If I can't escape with your logic, I'll escape with mine. Because unfortunately for you, while I may be in your world, we're still playing Minecraft. So for all intents and purposes, you're in my domain. At the end of the day, Minecraft is a game. If there's a way out, then I can find it.
Every time I hear the word domain, I just think of Jujutsu Kaisen.
I see it. The Y level is 321. Sea level should be single digits if this was empty. If you're confused, Durlord is referring to two things. The Y level is how high up in the world he is. The lowest possible Y is -64. He's at 321. Unnaturally high.
Yeah.
The sea level, and I'm simplifying a little, is how much air is below you. If it was just straight nothing, or blocks underneath Durlord, you'd expect the sea counter to stay identical no matter where you were, somewhere in the single digits. But it's not. It's changing.
So there's structure
So maybe
below him.
There's something below him. I mean, that doesn't matter though if he can't get to it, and no matter where he digs, even where the sea value is the highest, there's unbreakable black blocks right below him. Except, there is one way through. The boat. You see, boats are pretty famous for being able to phase through blocks sideways, but what a lot of people might not know is that if you get in and out of a boat fast enough, you can also use it to phase downwards.
See, this is something I would expect a Minecraft player to know. Because people use stuff like this to, like, you know, speedrun the game and whatnot.
Gamble, that's for sure.
Like exploits.
Odds are I could fall through and die in the void. I mean, if nothing's there, nothing's there. But if something is there... According to all the logic I've seen so far, the only way out of a world is through a gate. But if I'm to trust Minecraft and all of my logic, then every part of me is screaming that there's something down there.
I trust in you, bro. What other options do you got? Let's do it. What even is this build? Now it feels like we're like in between dimensions or something. And there's gates. Nice work, man. Nice work.
He's out. One door between him and whatever is at the end of this. One chance to save Avery. But once again, curiosity gets the best of him.
No.
And he decides to take one more peek behind the gate.
I guess you could just come back, right? It's the first one. Are these all different towns or worlds that were visited by the King in Yellow, but they're now being depicted in Minecraft? And they're becoming a part of his gates?
In Avery's original world, but seemingly frozen in time, suspended in the void. Durlord explores the various houses, checking corners but finding nothing of interest.
Hold on a minute. That's a secret tunnel.
Until he spots a barrel hidden in the ground.
It's in the book.
I will bury this one day. Yet the sun still sets, upon a moment, each night, silent, away. I am tired, and they sleep. I can write truths in moments like this. I have an aching stain pounding across my mind, and I cannot tell them, and they cannot help, and I know nothing. Each day they speak of me in whispers, of my mind that must stay clean. They speak of gold, given gold, and found flames. These silent nights are ringing now. I don't know how long I can hide it. From them, from him. He cannot ever notice. I know a way. There must exist a remedy. If I can stay awake long enough, if I can stay silent, unseen. The scriptures are my only hope. The scriptures are watched from dawn to dusk. Yet, I have dug another way. Beneath. And the roaring of my head barely lets me sleep. Tomorrow is the final eve. Tonight, he will be awake. I must be silence. I will clear my mind. It was there. The remedy and the page I should not know. The page he follows as he prepares, the page he reads alone, far from watchful eyes, the key to something new, to speak at the old door of the one. Words for a union of minds. I could not forget it as I snuck home through the bushes. I had never seen a firefly before. Someone is coming. He stood there, in the corner, with dark eyes, whispering, chanting. He is gone. Brother Eunice is gone. Dawn is coming. Father can't know. I can't have this page in my mind. I can't let him find my words this time. He will never read it. Or this book. This tomb of the page. I can't know it any longer. I bury these words.
I stand and give my eyes to you, one by one, shadowed shore, far undone. To you I pour corroded sun. Wake me as one.
Dawn has come. My mind feels quiet once more. Empty. Silent. Clean. How nice.
I don't understand.
The ritual to let the king into our world involves someone, originally whoever wrote this book, repeating a phrase, a spell of sorts. When they repeat it, the king enters their mind, using it as a gate to our world, becoming one with whoever recited the spell. The mind of the user must remain clean to ensure a proper transfer. With any other human, it would probably work fine, no problem. But what about Durlord? Someone whose mind is so corrupted, so full of infinite knowledge, and a mind that would collapse on itself the moment he looks away from his screen. If he repeats the spell and invites the king into his head, and then his mind deteriorates, what will happen to the king?
So if he invites the king into his head and then decides to, in real life, look away from the game and experiences headaches like his head's about to burst, that would probably also kill the King in Yellow and end it once and for all. Brother Aeneas, I believe is the name, was in one of the books earlier in the library, I believe. I tried to do some research on Brother Aeneas, or whatever that name was, and I get stuff about Warhammer. And apparently the King in Yellow is in the lore of Warhammer. I don't know, maybe that's Google putting me in the wrong spot. It's, you know, Google's search has been a mess lately. But if you know anything about that, please let me know in the comments. If that name was in the book, I just don't remember it for some reason. Are we not entering the final gate? Or is he waiting for Avery to come? Oh.
Avery.
Wait, that's actually
Sir
so
Lord?
funny.
Avery,
Seeing him
listen.
that small.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm okay, but I need you to...
What happened? I like blacked out and woke up in front of the gates again.
Back in your world?
Yeah, back in my world.
Okay, listen. I need you to hurry, Avery. We don't have a lot of time.
What if
You've
it's not
seen
the real
tree,
Avery,
right?
though?
Yeah, the big one on the disappearing mountains.
Right. You need to get to the top.
Why?
There's a giant pile of gold up there, okay? I couldn't get any before, but I need you to collect it and cover up all the doors you can find, like the book said to do.
At the top of the tree?
Exactly. It'll take me too long to get there, so you have to do it, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down, dear Lord.
Derek is good too, if you'd like.
Got it.
Aw.
See you soon. Just stay there.
First name basis. Derek and Avery. Doom, 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 doom. Are we doing the sacrifice play here? Did he make Avery go and do that so that he wouldn't have to see what he's about to do? The final world. There it is. Wow. Wow. My God, what a build. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the inside. Well, go on then. Oh, and it's a gate. But it's probably just gonna be like a normal gate, right? Oh, I don't let... It's you. drink water if you haven't. I've not been doing good on drinking water ever since I had my tea. What a location for a final confrontation. That's the symbol that was in the church. In Carcosa. Oh, wow, dude. Wow. That moving? I've never seen something like that before.
You've returned. But your return is too late.
Why Avery?
Silence. In mere hours, I will be ready to fuse with the vessel.
Why Avery?
This voice sounds familiar.
Speak.
Why is Avery the vessel? Why him?
It is time that you exit. Your stay in this domain is over.
I already closed the door. I read the book in the library. I know how to seal you. The doors are closed. You'll never reach Avery. Your plan failed. He's gone. I sent him away and he won't come back.
Fool. How pitiful to see one so smart be reduced to so little. Do you truly believe I would leave the instructions to my ruin in my own domain? The doors are meaningless. There is no power in closing them. I had you find that book. I fabricated that truth. I gave you false hope. I'm surprised you even returned. There must be a hole somewhere. But no matter. Your return is in vain. In minutes, when my form has finished constructing, I will bring the vessel here and we will combine. It will recite the spell, and the gates to the physical world will finally be open, and I will rule what is mine. You, however, will not be lucky enough to experience it. I will dispose of you painlessly, as a thank you for bringing the vessel to me.
I was gonna say, yep.
Parrot. What? You invoke the spell? Why? How?
Come again?
Silence. That can't be. Why do you know that spell? Why would you invoke it?
You left it in the
Must
book,
be
dummy.
clean. Why would you invoke that spell? The mind must be clean. Why? You are ruining yourself. You are
Your universe is looking a little unstable.
Silence. You fool. Don't you realize you're destroying your own mind too? You'll cease to exist if we merge. There will be nothing left of you. Cancel the spell. Cancel it. Speak.
Now you talk?
Release the spell. Repeat it.
I don't think I will.
You must be clean. Your mind will no longer exist. Cancel the spell. I'll give you anything you wish. Life. Power. Nom.
Nah.
You will know everything. Your mind will be spared. You will survive the arrival. You will live. Release the spell. Repeat those words. Release it.
Goodbye, King. Wouldn't that mean that the king is now in his head?
Life.
Dear Lord?
No.
Avery. What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the tree?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? You lied to me. There was nothing on that tree, dear Lord. What are you doing here? What is this?
I also didn't think that gold was actually on top of the tree. I thought I remembered it just being the gate, but I thought maybe that was an oversight by me. But that confirms that there was no gold. He lied.
Avery, I need you to leave now.
I'm not leaving until you talk to me.
I'm not talking. You have to go now.
Why?
I'm finishing the job, Avery. You need to get out of here.
What do you mean finishing the job? What is this?
Avery, I need you to leave this world, and then I'll explain, okay? Disconnect right now, and I'll tell you after. Close Minecraft, close your computer. I'll tell you what's going on soon.
No, I won't go.
Oh
Tell
my God.
me what's going on now.
I will afterwards.
I don't believe you.
Bro.
Avery, I need you to leave, or this will all be ruined.
I'm not going until you tell me what's going on. What is this place, and what are you doing?
Avery, I'm not asking. If you don't leave, I'll kill you.
Oh, that wooden
Will you?
axe.
Well, I'll kill you first. Tell me what's going on.
Avery, the only way to stop this thing is to have it merge with someone whose mind is already gone. If I force it to enter my mind, as it deteriorates, it'll go down with me, okay? It'll be trapped. We will win, but I need you to leave this area or it won't work. If you stay here, it all falls apart. I have it under control. Just leave.
And what'll happen to you?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me.
I said I don't know. My mind is gone anyway, Avery. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen to me. I can't look away from this computer without horrible pain. Soon I probably won't even be able to think at all. If you stay here, it'll merge with you too. That's exactly what it wants. It'll be free in the physical world. Do you want that?
I don't care. I'm not letting you do this. There has to be another way. Not this one.
We don't have time, Avery.
Yes, we do. There has to be another way, dear Lord. Please. There has to be another way.
Avery, you can't stay here. You have so much life to live.
And I owe it to you.
No, you do not. That is an insane thing to say. You don't even know me.
You warned me, Derek. You're only part of this because it wanted me.
Or
It's
use
not
the
your
first
fault
name.
you're here. I'm not letting you die for me.
Avery, if you don't go, we'll both die. It's okay. You might not even remember me when you're out of here. Who knows how this place works?
Even if I don't, my recording will.
That'll do. Now leave, Avery.
No. I'm staying with you, dear Lord. You can't stop me, no matter what you say. You warned me. You saved me. If we're doing this, we're doing it together. I don't care.
You're staying?
Yes.
You won't leave.
Hit him off the edge.
No.
Avery, what's in your inventory?
What?
What's in your inventory?
Wait!
Until next time, friend.
Did he say that to him just so that he would open his inventory and not be able to fight back when he hit him off?
As for you, you idiots. Isn't it ironic that a king loses to a lord? You lumping moron.
No way. Surely there's like an epilogue, right? It doesn't just end like that.
Well, there's one more file in this folder,
Ah.
and it's just a link to one final video. You know, it's weird writing a final letter. Almost as if I have to come to terms with whatever this is. Which is something I find quite displeasurable. But here I am. Why did I even record all this? I don't know. Well, I do know. I just don't want to be forgotten. God, my head hurts like hell. I can feel myself slipping as we become one, and my mind becomes a prison. What a true shame it is. All the knowledge in the world and no way to use it. That's how it should be, I suppose. We stumbled into a world we have no business in. This is just the cost. Please don't think you failed, Avery. When you read this, don't think you let me down. You didn't. And it's thanks to you and all that you did that millions live to see another day. And thanks to you, I got a chance to see all the beauty of the universe. Things I never even knew were in the world, or could be. A chance no human will ever get again. I'm grateful that I saw it all, even if it was just for a little. You're capable of great things. You'll do great things. So believe in yourself. And I don't just say that because I saw it. It doesn't take a god for me to figure that out. I know it because I know you. Goodbye, my friend. Whatever you do at the crossroads, keep going forward. Or something like that. I was never really good with endings.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened.
Thank you for watching. Wow, that's really it. I just want to go to the description to read what Wifies wrote here. This is just a little part of the description where I talk about the video, and there is a lot to say about this guy. The reason this video is so long is because it was originally going to be 2 parts, a part 2 and a part 3, but the ending of part 2 was a little weak, end of Avery's POV, and I just felt part 3 would require way too much context. So we combine them into one. I think that's actually really fair to do and an understandable reason. I think I'm going to post a full behind the scenes / deleted scenes video on my second channel at Wifies, where I talk about how this video was made / why certain decisions were made. But something I really like are all the little head nods to some of my favorite pieces of fiction. Some more explicit, like in The Library, but if you have ever watched Adventure Time, then those lines from the king should have sounded pretty familiar. Sadly, I've never watched Adventure Time, so I would not have picked up on those. This is easily the longest I've ever spent on a video, and I never want to happen again, lol. It feels unnatural to wait this long between uploads. I promise I'll be back to normal soon. This will either age well, or it's not, but this video feels pretty different from part 1, which gets me kind of scared. I think this video is low-key not that scary, or at least it's not dense with scares, and I might have lost the plot of what made part 1 good. But who knows? I think the ending slaps, and the weakest scenes are, as always, the parts where you try and force fear. AKA mountain chase, and that chase after the floor disappears beneath Avery in the gray buildings. I just think you can't force fear, and tension is where it shines. But who knows, I've watched this video so many times I can't tell anymore. A note to the villain, I don't think of this as the King in Yellow per se. If anything, it follows more from the Lovecraftian adaptation Hastur. but I think this guy is my own adaptation of the adaptation. A king x Bill Cipher x the Lich, if that makes any sense. Also, if you want to support the project / download any of the builds, then check them out. You get a single world featured. You get every single world featured here, plus a world from part 1, all for $5 with the link. I also wanted to say thank you to Free People, because without them, this video would have been completely impossible. So massive thank you too. And then we have all of the credits here. If Wifies has released a behind the scenes video, I will leave the link to that in the description. Also the link where you could buy the worlds as well. I also recommend that you go and support the original creator of this work, Wifies, whose link to their channel will be at the top of the description down below. Please be sure to go and support your story creators. Now, my thoughts. Obviously, I'm sorry I didn't talk a lot at the end there. I kind of wanted the ending to just cook there. I didn't want to interrupt that moment at all, because that was really, really good. To Wifies, if you're watching this, do I think it was as scary as part 1? No. I mean, personally, I wasn't that scared of part 1, but I understand like the horror aspect to it. Was there as much of that in this one? Definitely not. But I think it's still a beautiful story that you crafted. I was in it all the way through. I love the way that you structured it with switching POVs from Avery to Durlord to Avery to Durlord, like you did throughout this little series. And I just think it's incredible. And I do think that there were a lot of people, including me, who were very like looking for exact King in Yellow references. But it's like you said, you've kind of made your own adaptation of it, which I think is even more creative and cool. And because of your work, I've been introduced to even understanding or getting to know what the King in Yellow is, and it's opened me up to a whole new world of horror and horror creatures. I think this is an incredible piece of work. Yes, does the horror, like, you know, is it not as horror this time? Yeah, but I don't think I was even entirely in it for that. I think I wanted that story, and I got that story. And it's a very, very interesting ending. I guess, are we meant to assume that Durlord then just died from that because he has all this knowledge and now the King in Yellow inside of him, and you know, once he looks away from his computer, like, it's done? If I am interpreting that right, that is a very tragic ending. Poor Avery. But I hope that Avery knows that, you know, Derek did it for the best for everybody. I seriously just do think that was so good. I'm so happy that you guys even recommended me to watch the original Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, but that was, you know, an incredible wrap up. That's like a lot to digest, honestly. I'm definitely going to go and watch the behind the scenes stuff on my own. I even might pay for the worlds so that I could just go and explore them, because I think that would be fun to do. Because like I told you guys throughout this entire video, I was admiring those builds so much. They were just so incredible. Again, please be sure to go and support Wifies, whose link to their channel will be at the top of the description down below. Wifies has a ton of other cool videos on their channel that I highly recommend you guys go and watch. You guys have even been recommending me to watch some more of those. Maybe we will at some point in the future. But obviously, please go and watch them for yourself if you did enjoy what you saw here today. That makes me feel so bad what Wifies wrote in the description, that he feels like, I guess, you know, it's one of those things where you work on something so much that you're like, is this even good anymore? Like, that's what I kind of got from the description that we read there. And I'm here to tell you, Wifies, it's incredible. It's amazing, all right? And I can tell you that I'm not the only person that thinks that. That is absolutely incredible. The detail you put in, the fact that if you go on Avery the Mayo's channel, there's actually a 15-hour long playthrough that essentially shows what he went over in this video is incredible. Genuinely amazing. I think we're gonna end it there because this video is definitely like, what, 3 hours long now or something like that? Guys, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to drop a like on it. Also, please don't forget we're on the second channel, so if you're not subbed here, please be sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 50K over here. Also, last thing I want to say, if you guys have any other like projects like this that are on YouTube, whether they're horror or not, you know, stuff that's not analog horror, or close to that, please let me know in the comments down below and we'll make a video on it, you know, if it's something kind of like this. I would like to take a break from Wifies Channel just because I don't want to be spam reacting to one person like that. So please, if you have any other projects or anything else that's interesting, let me know in the comments. Last thing I want to say too, just about the point of like, at the crossroads, keep pushing forward. One of my favorite things to say in general is to just keep moving forward. So I really like that, you know, despite, even if you have like all these bad things going on in your life or you keep having these bad days, I always just say to keep pushing forward. Keep pushing until you get that good day, until you get that good month. So I just really like that that was like something that was included at the end there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.